Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Scorpio in all placements. Getting some prosperity dust here on the table. This is kind of a you versus them reading. I am leading into the romantic side of things, but if that is not what you are dealing with or interested in, this can be anybody who's most front and center in your energy, in your life. So apply it as it fits. And also remember that roles can always be reversed. Awesome. All right. So onward. I'm going to pick some cards and I'm just trying to figure out which deck to use. This is always the struggle. I have my favorites, but then I end up feeling bad for other decks that get neglected. Okay, sure. This one? Not this one. This one. This one. I was watching a reading yesterday, and she was talking about, she was doing, like, I think she was using some kind of Egyptian cards. Different Egyptian gods and goddesses, deities. And she kept saying, Thoth, which I looked it up, and it actually, I think technically is Toth. Doesn't look like Toth, it looks like Thoth. Anyway, it made me think about this deck and how I have not used this deck in a very long time. It's my Toth deck. So, picking some cards for this person. We've got the, I'm going to need glasses for this. The Priestess in reverse. For me as a reader, that is all water signs, Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. The Two of Cups. Okay. Ten of Swords. It says ruin. Oh, and Two of Cups says love. Ruin. Okay. Eight of Wands, swiftness. I forgot these cards have words with them. I like cards with words. I'm a word person. Prince of Swords in reverse. Prince. Okay, I was just trying to think, because in this deck, the knight is actually the king. The prince, I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then we have, let's see. Two of Swords, peace in reverse. What's going on here? Okay, what's this High Priestess in reverse? Five of Cups in reverse, disappointment. Princess of Cups. Okay, I think the princess is the page, and then the prince is the knight. Okay, just getting that established. Princess of Cups. Did I say in reverse? Shoot. I don't remember. I'm going to read it upright. Just because. I feel like this person is... They're overcoming some kind of regret, some kind of loss. It's like they went through something really difficult in ending. It could have been with you. They could feel betrayed. Knight of Cups, which is the King of Cups. That's your energy. Yeah, I feel like this person, they have some kind of regret or remorse about you, and there was some kind of ending here in the past. Because Empress, Taurus, and Libra, also Virgo. I think there's potentially something here that where you and somebody else came together and caused an ending for this person. Four of Cups, luxury. Huh? Yeah, there was somehow in the past there was some kind of, or it's like there was some kind of connection here, some kind of collaboration, something like this, and it was lackluster. It left. It's interesting because there's this balance here. There's this luxury. This is different than the normal Four of Cups. Normally it's like boredom, being dissatisfied, disinterested, but like luxury with the Empress and the King of Cups. Like there's something really, really good here. A lot of abundance and connection, a lot of love. And this all led to a major ending. Ruin for this person. Was this you? Could have been someone else, actually. There's something that happened. Things fell apart. And so now this person is they're overcoming some kind of regret. Maybe it's possible that they betrayed you. That's, yeah. But ultimately there's this new beginning. They want to, maybe they have spoken to you about what happened in the past. Disappointment. Five of Cups in reverse. It's like they are overcoming some kind of disappointment and ready for some kind of new beginning. Ready to, they want to talk about how they want to they want to start something up. There's some kind of like sweet new beginning here. But it's possible this person isn't very in touch with their intuition. So the challenge here is the Two of Cups. The Magus. The Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. The Universe, which is the World card, which is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. There's you again. There's unfinished business here. There's some kind of it's like what they want is to open up and speak to you about maybe what happened in the past, about feelings that they have, but there's they're bumping up against like they're kind of arrogant, or there's something about them that is keeping this connection from moving forward. It strikes me as a situation. It could be, for example, like they feel like they have this idea, oh, if I come and explain to Scorpio what happened, then Scorpio is going to forgive me, and then we can move on and have some kind of sweet new beginning. Like they're making a very small offer here and thinking that it's enough. And it seems like for you, it like, because there's this arrogance of like, oh yeah, Scorpio's gonna take me back. And for you, you're like, what? Like, that's it? Little sippy cup offer. Like, it's sweet, but you're kind of like, I need a lot more. If there's some kind of betrayal here, where somebody was living in luxury, you two were together in luxury, and then there was a betrayal, you're like, I need a lot more than a tiny little offer. I need all, like, what are you even thinking? But like, it's like this person wants to bring this back around. They don't want this to end. It ended in the past, but now they're wanting to renew, and it's just falling short. And you're kind of like, I don't know what you expect me to do, because this isn't enough for me. So this person's intentions, we've got the Eight of Wands here, the swiftness, clarified by the Nine of Wands in reverse, strength. The Four of Swords. What does it say? Truce. Truce. Yeah. This person, it seems like they have lost their strength. They have lost their courage. They want a truce with you. You're very powerful, and this person knows it, and they're coming in thinking that they're more than they are, or they have more influence than they do on you. Maybe they're realizing that not having you in their life is a lot more difficult than they initially expected. Still not totally sure what this is about. Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, see, yeah, clarifying the Ten of Swords in reverse. There was, I don't know, it's like there was something really good between this Empress and this Knight of Cups, which is the King of Cups, and all this luxury, but then there's this Knight of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, that mess things up. And I don't know if this is a third party who came in and messed things up. It kind of feels like that. Knight of Cups in reverse versus the Knight of Swords. Sorry, Knight of Cups upright versus the Knight of Swords in reverse. Like, this is somebody who's, possibly somebody with some kind of authority who used their authority in the wrong way. They were in somebody's ear here and were telling lies, very, again, with this like kind of manipulative, and maybe it was this person, maybe they caused an ending for you somehow, or because of believing somebody who didn't have the right intentions, everything ended. Everything fell apart. Everything was great, and then it was bad. Pretty suddenly, it feels. And so this person is like wanting to explain, wanting to speak up, overcome disappointment, because they mess things up pretty royally. And they want a truce. They coming in, their intention is to come in very swiftly, possibly like in a very humble way. Prince of Discs. So that would be the Knight of Pentacles. They're coming in with integrity, in a very humble way. Like, okay, I'm calling a truce. I'm sorry. I want. It's funny. It's like they're moving very slow, but then also very quickly. So anyway, how they view you is this Prince of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Cups debauch. What? What? This is the Temperance in reverse. Art. They see you as what in the world? This person wants a truce, but they do not see you in a good light. They feel like you're out of balance, like you're living a life of excess. Like you started out in this place of luxury, and now they see you as, why do they want a truce with you if they see you in such a weird way? Because you're not paying attention to them. Oh, that's what it is. They see you in this negative light because their ego is bruised, because you're it's like you laughed at them or something. Lovers. They see you as, we have Gemini here. Again, Gemini on the table. It's like they view you as their person, but then they feel like you are, you're basically living it up, and they're seeing and you're out of, they feel like you're not in balance. They're totally judging you here, and I think it's because you put your foot down with them, and maybe you said some words. You've been acting like erratic, or like, kind of harsh, and they feel like, where's this coming from? And it's coming from the fact that they kind of like mess things up in the first place. See, we've got some kitty confirmation. But it's like they're not taking responsibility for their actions. And then when you give them an earful, when you put up your boundaries, or you say like, I'm not putting up with, I don't know. It's like they have this really weird view of who you are, which is not a part of reality. I'm so curious. We're going to read you in a second. So, their next actions, Two of Swords in reverse, peace, clarified by the Hermit in reverse, Virgo again. There's a lot of Virgo, a lot of Gemini, Virgo. And I forgot to say Temperance is Sagittarian energy. Two of Wands, Dominion. Oh my goodness. this person, maybe I feel like it's been quiet between the two of you. There have been, maybe they've been in isolation, or you have, maybe both. And this person is, it's like they're making a choice. They're making a very strong choice, but it is not peaceful. Why? I mean, they're gaining some kind of clarity here. 8 of Cups, indolence. I don't even know what indolence means, but the 8 of Cups is about walking away. I mean, it's possible this person is going into isolation because they're pissed that you're like, you know, putting a stop to whatever they're saying. They think they're making the most amazing offer, and you're like, this is a little thimbleful of, you know, it's not like a big gulp. It's a little thimble. and so this person's, their ego is bruised, and they're like, fine, that you want to fight, then I'll fight. And fine, I'll walk away. Fine. Like, I don't know, there's definitely, like, I feel like almost like a little temper tantrum or something here. So, okay. Well, this is interesting. Okay, so then for you, I'm going to go with the, yeah, Tarot of Transcendence. From your, okay, so what's the situation for you? 4 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. Fool. What's the Fool? Aries. Yeah, Aries energy. And the Magician. We've got the Magician again. Once again, Gemini and Virgo. Okay, the Devil. Clarifying the 4 of Swords in reverse. Capricorn energy. The Tower in reverse. That's your energy. It's like if you've been spending time resting, healing, recovering, you're coming out of that. Hang on. Page of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. So the challenge here is that yeah, I'm trying to sorry, I need to keep 8 of Cups. Okay, 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like it's possible this person put you in a third-party situation, and you decided to walk away, and that left you feeling imbalanced, or it was like 2 of Swords in reverse, which is this person's next actions. You became very clear on the fact that, like, you somehow found out that maybe there was gossip, there was something not good that happened, and it left you feeling out of balance. And you were like, you know, I need to leave the situation because it's not good for me. And it's like you couldn't find your footing. And I think walking away, you went through a period of time where you were just feeling like, what just happened? Like, thrown for a loop, not even sure of yourself. And you had to work on getting yourself back. Thing is, there's still some kind of toxic energy here. It's like this person never quite left your consciousness, your mind, your I don't know. It feels like you're dealing with, oh, I think this person, okay, so I think this person is coming in because we have the lovers on their side and we have the devil here, and they're very similar cards. Difference is the devil is like they're chained together, and there's some kind of denial. I think this has to do with this person coming in and being like, but we're meant to be together. And it's like you're coming out of isolation, they're coming out of isolation. There's like this overcoming, like having retreated and now coming out because of, why though? Why? Because of denial. Knight of Swords. Oh, because you realize this person is in denial. Maybe you've been in denial and you're like, oh, okay, now I see who I'm dealing with. Now I understand things because I've spent some time healing and resting. I've had to bring myself back into balance. It was tough. But now I'm on a mission. I've healed. I'm coming back to the world, back to life. But it's like, but this Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups in reverse, it's like this person is back and they want to work on it, and you just feel like we're not on the same page. We Two of Wands in reverse. We don't, it's like this person is choosing you, but then you're like, I don't see how this can even work because we don't get each other. There could be fighting, there's definitely like a difference of opinion, but still somebody is like, oh, but let's still work on this, and it just keeps it's not fitting, it's not working. And so your intentions are, okay, I'm very clear this isn't working. I need to hold back. I need to hold on to my resources, my energy, my attention. You're holding back, Queen of Swords, because you're like, Ten of Cups. You want love, long-term connection, somebody who you can trust and feel comfortable with. You do not trust this person. You don't feel comfortable with them. Whatever has happened, like there's toxic behavior, maybe this person struggles with addictions. Maybe like their influence in your life causes you to backslide and struggle with your own addictions. And you're really, it's like, what you want, and having them around like throws you out of balance, like just their energy, something about them. And so you're like, I'm retreating, I'm pulling back, I'm not giving to this anymore. How you see this person is the Fool, Eight of Wands in reverse. You feel like, yeah, there's no momentum here, there's no communication. Ace of Swords. They have come to some kind of truth, clarity, the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Um, a, it's like they've gained some kind of truth. Maybe they've been speaking to a mentor, or a counselor, a therapist, something, a very wise friend, and they're seeing how, like, this is how you see them. It's like they've come to some kind of clarity and truth about something, which it's like there's it's hard to tell what's happening in this picture. This person could be walking toward the hot air balloon or walking, yeah, I think that's what's happening. In reverse, this person is not, they've realized they don't want to leave, that they want to come back. They must have made some kind of offer. They want to take a leap of faith. Maybe this person is very childlike. Um, maybe they're naturally very optimistic, or they've come to some kind of understanding here about how things have been stagnant, and they're like, oh, okay, I want to start over. Can we start with a clean slate? And you, Ace of Pentacles, you are ready for a new beginning. You want to manifest a new beginning here. I just picked the Five of Wands, and we have the World again. you want to close out this cycle. It's like there was unfinished business here, and you're like, okay, let's hash this out, let's talk this out, but I'm not. I want to go in a new direction. There's conflict, drama, competition. There's something is you want to close this out because it's not working for you. You see that it will never work. I don't know. I don't want to say the word never, but as long as this person shows up in this certain way, and I feel like they have some kind of, like, they're kind of immature. They don't fully understand things. I think there possibly is a lack of, like, they don't have the ability to reflect on their actions. And you're kind of like, I want to go in a new direction. I want to manifest something that is solid, that is grounded, that is going to turn into something that I can rely on. We have the bird flying, freedom. Yeah, because this person is like, fine, I'm gonna walk away, and you're like, awesome, okay, bye. I'm going over here. Okay, so let's look at I would just want to close this out with something. Where are we at? I mean, it seems pretty clear, but let me. Yeah. Is this what I want? What? What? Okay. Numerology deck. What's the potential outcome here? Individuality, number 11. Yeah, I feel like you're focusing on yourself. New beginnings. Okay. Triple ones, too. Personal growth. I feel like this is all culminated. into kind of a situation where you're like, I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna focus on the new beginning that I want. I'm growing a lot. I feel like it's causing this person some personal growth as well. Spirituality. You're really, see, oh, triple ones, triple sevens, new beginning. There's all this spiritual growth here. You know that you want somebody who can match you, and it's starting with you. It's like you've been working on, or you're going to be working on, bringing yourself up to a new level just within yourself, not regarding anybody else, because you've done this healing. You've worked through something. You've withdrawn your energy from something that you feel is toxic, that is not good for you, and you're like, okay, so what is good for me? Well, I'm gonna learn how to give to myself. Financial discipline, 48. Yeah, you're focusing on your spirituality, your finances. You're becoming disciplined in who you want to be, how you want to show up, and happy ending. And it's all leading it's all leading to a new beginning, brings you your happy ending, because you're very clear that you want, where did it go? I don't know where the 10 of Cups went. This is what you want, and so you're like putting all your energy and effort into that, and you're like, I don't want the drama. I'm leaving the drama behind, closing out that cycle. I want peace. This person doesn't want peace. This person wants to fight, and you're not having it. And so you're like, okay, focusing on me. Good luck with your stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.